On my first, yeah, I think so. But it's only 1 minute, so. Come what marabuta. Mimi tabu is this, this, but in English we say tablet or ear tab. But in Japanese they say mimi tabu. Sometimes they have no meaning, sometimes they're just at any key. I'm like Homer Simpson. I hit any key. If I was a computer maker, I would make a computer with an any key. Because it's in homage to Homer Simpson. You never see that episode. Homer Simpson was getting very frustrated because he couldn't find the any key. Also, another one of my, when they go to New York and the fugu one, poison food one. Yeah, one day my son, when he was about 3 or 4 years old, we came out of the house because we used to watch The Simpsons, and he started to bite the tire on the car, and I couldn't figure out what it was for ages, and then I realised he was copying Bart Simpson. I think was it Homer who did it? I'm not sure. Arigato. Thank you. They look fantastic. Arigato. Just look at these. They look very nice today. And from my friend Paul, who brought me this HP sauce. Should I drink some milk? Drink the milk first. Get off your arse and drink your milk. Yeah, but I think Simpsons is good, but SpongeBob is good. I'm just sniffing in the fumes of the sauce. I don't have a drinking problem. I have a fucking money problem in being able to buy a drink. There was an English writer, and he wrote this legal series, very famous legal series in the 1980s, and he had 3 daughters, and this writer's the first thing he ever did every morning was have a glass of champagne, and that's what I would like to do one day. That is what you call class. Just sit in the garden, surrounded by your 3 beautiful daughters, having a glass of champagne. Ik ben hungrig. No tengo hambre. had I had that, my stomach has decreased. Sometimes, today the chips are fantastic, but sometimes they're not as good as this. So they are hit and miss. Did you have any of you watching? Do you have you can't reach the fork. It's beautiful. Yeah, the writer or the inventor of the SpongeBob died, didn't he? Quite young. He's a backer. I read many, many years ago that the SpongeBob marketing was worth $400 million a year. Can you fucking imagine that? There are lots of these individual people with money like this. Don't get that's just 1 year. And they could be building schools, paying off people's debts, building walls around America. Well, they do just like sit there in the fucking bank for people to argue about when you die. I guess it is a burden. Now, if anyone is in Japan, they've got a cheap offer on at Joyful. Their French fries have got 100 yen off. All the better for seeing you, Symphony. Of course you can. Of course you can. Fuck, there was a lot of fries on this plate today. I don't know, first thing to do. Too busy selling scrap, it's got no fucking value. But I did buy a lotto ticket. I think I should try a bit of salad cream and a bit of brown sauce. Looks like that cafe latte from the other day. I'm sure a lot of people really like that actually. But there are lots of people that do that already on their channel, like Victor. What we're going to do in the kebab? What was your biggest win on the tables, Ed? In Las Vegas? Yen or dollars? Did you go and celebrate? Fuck man, that second day in the trot that I've had, that's a good subliminal thought there. 3,000 yen. 2 days running. That's not good. The most I ever won was about 400 quid, just over 400 quid in half an hour. And the next day I went and bought a pallet of Kronenberg, Pilsner from Sweden, and then I bought it for £8 a pallet. Then I went out selling it for £12, £8 a case, and then I went out selling it for £12 a case, 50% profit. Latest Iwama info is that fake picture the other day was fake. It's from a long time ago. I am guessing they're going to knock the house down. And his brother took out the water and the electricity, so Iwama couldn't go there. Iwama Death Star. No Iwama, no cry. Are you off bed? Ed. You alright, pal? I might do the same as well. But I've got a fucking mouse that's keeping me. I put 2 traps down today, trying to catch the fucker. That is right. I'm at Gusto. Potato fries. Oh really? His new channel disappeared. That's what you get when you bump into me on the street. Ah, which channel? Nico. Now I'm going to go to the toilet. What you can see. Weather is alright. I'm just going to do one. Unmute. Oh. If I came on my bike, where is it? No. That's 5 for me. So, should I have some Popeye food? That's 300, 600. Do I know Nana Harakun? I can't fucking remember anyone's name, and I don't think so, no. Hey Jen, nice to see you again. Oh, as soon as Jen is here, I'll go and get another wine. You know, are you at work now, Jen, or what? Shiro wine. You're not up with Anton Latch, this girl from America, Colorado. Say hello.
Hello.
That is Matsuda-kun. Oh, Nane, meet them. Yeah. He was very happy with your message, Jen. Maybe you saw his face. You know how to make the young boys happy, Jen. Looks like I've got a stalker, Jen. Someone's following me about, telling me this and telling me that. They keep on telling me, did you come on your bike? I see your bike again. So I'm asking him what colour is my bike, but they're not, he's on this, what is it now? Mada Kakoi bike. So, where did I, if I came on my bike, where did I park it? Oh, I don't know. It's a bike emoji. He wrote it in Japanese. Oh, man. The screen is too small. It looks like he's got like a anime for his avatar. Ed's just gone to bed. Well, it's a lot busier than it was last night. Last night was dead. Hi, thank you, Master San. Arigato. Arigato. Marukte Okina. Yeah, I can't read that. I. I need a proper job, Jen, where I can get a salary at the end of the month. Living day to day is not much fun. The fucking, Uber is unbelievably shite. Iwama Daisuke. we're going to go on holiday together. Having trouble getting rid of these mice. I want to, Jen, yeah. Yeah, generally, you know, when people get in the 50s and 60s, late 50s, even for anyone, it's difficult to get like a decent job. Aitsu nani shiteru? What are you trying to say? Imitse Iwama. Gary-san, I don't want your t-shirt. Oh, there's a lady here coming by herself and she's sat near me. You know what I mean? I'm sure she'll be impressed with this 800 yen on my table. Yeah, it just takes too long to get in there. And I'm not sure to tell you the truth, Jen, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing over the next 5 or 6 months, so I'm keeping my eye on the auditions for Britain's Got Talent. Keeping my eyes open for cheap flights. So I've got like if I go to England, I've got a lump sum of money waiting for me. But the problem is, it could take up to 3 months for the fucking account to open. Can you, Yamada? Can you put that into like a a translator machine like Google so it comes out? And stop mentioning stalkers, you stupid cunt. No, just in the short term. Like I say, I want to audition. I want to take part in Britain's Got Talent. So. If it's ill でしょ、病気でしょ、悲しいでしょ。Yeah, like I said, the last time I chose the wrong show last time, and I only went because I passed the online audition, then I passed the auditions in Manchester. I signed a contract, and the producer said it was a good song, but they didn't call me back. So I'm hoping this time I can get in front of the judges. I think it's a good song. I can hold a tune. It's a good, funny song, and with a song with a message. So hopefully I can get in front of the judges. That's all I want to do. And the good thing about last time is that I never faltered. I did like 4 or 5 auditions. I never faltered in the auditions. I didn't go wrong. I didn't put a foot wrong. Didn't sing out a tune. So I was really happy with that. It's definitely an eye-opener, Jen. Watching all these fucking weirdos, man. Just I'm talking about the gay people, gay boys, gay guys, and it's just fucking, oh my god. Yeah. They better not enter up a pub up north. Yoshikazu Daisuke. Well done. I am Iwama reincarnated. I got like the last the last few weeks, Jenna, I really haven't given a shit about the channel. I haven't. I'm not replying to fucking people that write messages. I just don't give a toss. And it was the subscribers were dropping. Now they're increasing. This mother and daughter's coming in. The mother looks like a go-go dancer from the 1970s. White jacket, white leather boots, very slim. She's got a receding hairline though. Yeah, because they're dickheads. But like I made a video saying Iwama's like, it looks as though Iwama is in some kind of care. So his brother made a statement saying that he's not well, he needs to recover, please stop bugging him. Gokiburi, time to say goodbye. Hi Jews are on this channel, fuck off. Oh, I wasn't listening. Jem, did you say you're at work now? Do you want to look at this lady? Did you see that snap? You know, so mother, she should be like 50 or 60. Jen, have you heard that joke where that guy pulls this woman, she's about 50 years old. So she's in her 50s and she goes back and she's getting a bit fruity with this guy and they get like outside the house. She goes, well now we're here. She says, I just want to mention, you know, what do you think about threesomes? And this woman looks quite nice, she's about 50, she looks quite nice. She goes, oh, great. She goes, what do you think about mother and daughter threesomes? He goes, brilliant. And so she opens the door because he goes, Mom, I found someone. It's an old one. Oh really? Okay then. Tell your mates at work. Or surprise your boyfriend with it. Well, I've got some gasoline. I've got some petrol in my truck and petrol in my what is it? My bike. So I'm okay. You broke up with him? Oh no! Why? I had a feeling he might have broken up with him actually. Well, was it because you went on to day shifts? Well, fucking hell. So did you share an apartment? I just can't understand how many girls or women stand for that kind of shit. You know, you got to have two people in a relationship working, you know, putting into the pot. I was looking after the kids for the first few years, but I still worked. So did you kick him out then, or did you find a new place? I'm not surprised he's getting serious if he's getting looked after. Oh, fucking hell, hasn't he? This guy's just walked in with 4 or 5 kids, I think. You did right. You did right. You did right. Yeah, it's always dodgy about that. It's like people should have, they have their own places if they're not. I don't think I could live with someone just for the reason that I'm just fucking too untidy. I'd drive them crazy. All from the same wife? What are you talking about, Michael? Savas? The guy that walked in. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I got mixed up. He's sat down now. There's no wife. He's just here with the kids. Yeah, you can't. I see. I don't know if it's just films or if it's just anecdotes on, but I just can't understand these people that are just playing that. Having said that, when we first got married, I used to be obsessed with fucking, not with fucking someone, with with Tetris. That's the only game. That's the only game I was obsessed with, Tetris. But like I said, in England now there's been like some fucking, I don't know, was it 12 or 14-year-old kids that have won like $1 million or something. What have you been doing at Gusto, Savas? Oh, you're in Japan, mate? Okay. Well, I'm sure he's about 19. Is that about the right age, Jen? Oh, really? When did you move to Austin? Yeah, no, you haven't always been there, have you, Paul? I don't understand what you're saying, man. Oh, this woman's looking at me. All right, chick. Oh, you should have said before. I might have made a trip over. Yeah, I'm sure it's a student, but she's not. Oh, she's looking at us. What do you think? My friend was asking me to come over and do Uber in Osaka. You can rent a bike. I think maybe Iwama-san he's in hospital, I think. Uber does suck. But the thing is, Jen, if you get the money from the customer, you can keep the money. So my friend, he owes Uber 100,000 yen. Because he didn't have a Visa card to pay them back, and he never paid them back. They just started saying pay 5,000 yen a month. Get my drift? Now, if I could get 100,000 yen up front with Uber, I'd be very, very happy. You're trying to get a gig at Red Rock. What do you mean? What kind of gig? You mean singing and working there? Well, I don't they pay money, mate. They might have like a artist fee, 300 yen. That's all the fucking going you get here. They charge the customers 300 yen, and that's your money. So you're not going to make any money here. What about doing some busking with me? Can you play by ear, Savas? Great. If you come up, we'll go out on the weekend, do some busking. I'll get a Santa suit. I've got a shit Santa suit, but I could ask her. But where? There's a few places in the centre of town. But honestly, when I put this, yeah, I've got. Is it legal? That's what we've got to find out. But people still do it. But like if they don't, well, we can just ask them to send it to PayPal. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm just fucking haven't got around to doing it. I really want to do it, but it's just, like I've fucking sang on trains before coming home at night. Honestly, I've sang on a full train. What did I sing? Oh, I sang, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Well, it's just a silly song, Jen. So. Nage Sen, I don't know what that is, Savas. Shit, it's a good job I've got no money because I'm, like I said, when you're not eating so much over the last few days, and then you see people shoving pizza in the face. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, Savas. You do it in the street, man. But people don't. In a bar, they're right ignorant cunts. You must know this. They just keep on chatting. I've done stand up in a bar, and I also went with a mate. He had a group thing going, and I did two of my songs. But they were there to watch music or listen to music, and so they listened to the songs. But if you're in a bar, they're fucking. Even if you're really, really good, even professional people, famous people, well-known people, people will still fucking talk through your act. People are just cunts. Hey, babe. Oh, fucking hell. Looks like she liked gauging because she's left a bag on the sofa. That's very strange. You never know. She's enticing me with the. Yeah, but I've in most bars, most people know me, so they'd probably say, fuck off, Gary. So. Like I know the people at the Red Rock. Actually, I should have opened the bar with him. She's expecting company. I opened my place first. He didn't like that. Oh, she's got a sparkler on. If that sparkler comes over here, it's the light, and off my head, you'll get fucking blinded. Well, she's only got water though. I think I should. Oh, mate's all right as well. Same age. She looks a little bit gankier. Hey, she's got high heels on as well, nice trousers. Similar, maybe same age at school. She's apologising for being late. Yeah, like quite a few Japanese people who said you've got a nice voice. I like your voice, so. And also on the net. So. Yeah, they're both bangable. Cheers, Chen. Just think next year, if we get on stage, you'll be able to tell you. Remember that old guy I was watching on the internet? Here he is. He's just won Britain's Got Talent, £250,000 in his back pocket. Thank you. Yeah, I was just thinking now that if that did happen, or if I got on stage, people all around the world would say, I used to work with that cunt. And then I would have to deny everything. Apart from you, Jen, of course. So I'm just checking up now. So I don't know when the auditions might start in December. So I don't know whether to audition in London or audition in my own city. So I'm not sure yet. But if I have to audition, like say, maybe in December, then I can like come back to Japan. Come back to Japan and then hopefully go for the next show. You know, I don't know whether it's possible to do like, you know, get like an extended ticket, 3 months ticket, and then work in England for a bit while it comes up next, or like go for the very last audition, and if I'm successful, then go through to the next stages. Well, when I was there last time, I did about 3 auditions, I think, something like that, maybe 3, maybe 4, because I'd already done one. And then when I got to London, I did maybe, I can't remember exactly, but at least 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, because you like go through certain groups of people and then say, yeah, you made it, and then the final one. The final one is in front of the producers, and they film that. So while you're doing that, they film it for the last audition. They changed the format that year, so you didn't get to go straight on to see the judges. But of course, that saves a lot of time. No, they were just they filmed the camp. There was like a small office, and they put that on film while I was. That's for everyone that got to that stage. And then the next stage would have been like calling back people to go in front of the judges. No. But it's all good. It gets down to that delusional thing, though, Jen. Whether what you think and whether it's. But I do have like something at the back of my head that the producer on the X Factor, he said it was a good song. So I've got that going for me. So there's something there. I don't think I'm delusional. I think it's a good, I think it's a good song. I think I can hold the tune. So. Hey, Savas, are you still there? I just wondered, what job are you doing in, Osaka? Thank you, sir. Arigato. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think that's the last wine. I'll leave me saying 100 yen for tomorrow. I think maybe I'll get $20 left from the Patreon. Family Psycho. No, I'm not sure what you're saying there, pal. I wanna kill that mouse that's running around my house. I wanna chop off its fucking head. And then I'll send it to a social justice warrior in a slice of bread because that fucking mouse is getting on my tits. I mentioned that lady before to my right, and she I don't like a particular image of Queen Elizabeth I where all the hair was back. Well, it's really well back. Yeah, I must admit I like eating salad and with the dressing on, but sometimes you do want other stuff. I haven't had like beef in ages. Like a steak or beef chunk. That'd be nice. I haven't had McDonald's either for quite a few days. So when did you kick out the boyfriend, Jen? she's stacked. It's, yeah, well, just make sure he doesn't want it, because if you sell it and then he could like cause some shit, so just make sure he doesn't want it first, because you don't want him coming back, you fucking sold that stuff of mine, blah blah blah. And so I think that's the best way to handle that. Like I say, you don't want him having some kind of fucking grip. And did he have parents to go to, or did he have a new place to move into with his video games? Hey, I've got loads of fucking video games for sale. Ask him, ask him if he wants a Neo Geo. Please see. Oh, okay. So you were buying all the, so it didn't give you anything towards the rent while I lived there? Karasawa Takahiro, Columbus. How long was he out of work? Shit, I thought he was bringing a big plate of chicken towards me. He wasn't. How long had you been going out? Right, that's decided. I'm gonna. Oh wow, decent time. I am gonna have no food for 2 or 3 days, and then come back in here and have a big plate of fried chicken or beef with gravy. What was his job? Yeah, it looks great. Oh, let's see if we can find it on this menu, Jen. That's a steak. Yeah, I've had that burger, it just tasted a little bit strange though. Well, she might have had one of these steak combos. No, there you go. Let's have a look. One of those. Or was it one of these? Yeah, I suppose for like $9, it's not too bad. Yeah, there's some places here. There's some places here that you can have like all you can eat steak for what 90 minutes or something like that. Yeah, this is why when people say don't put why do you put your food on fucking Facebook? I love it when people do that. When they put really nice food up, I want to go to that place. I want to eat that. It looks fantastic. And my friend Itzo is very rich, and he treats me to all these nice places. And if I see something that he posts, I goes, "Oh, I said that looks great." He goes, "Okay, let's go there next time." He has taken me to some really nice places. Like he goes out with his friends, like like a food, I don't know, a foodie, but a really high class food. You're talking like $100, $200 per person per meal. They go to the best places, and he takes me and he takes quite a few people actually. He's a generous guy. No, neither have I unless I go with Itzuo. But he's very down. You know what I mean? He's very down to earth guy. He has 3 apartment buildings. One is 10 floors, and the other 2 are maybe 6 floors, something like that, 6 and 7 floors. But he's signed them over to his sons now. Oh, he is, yeah. And then because he's got businesses inside the buildings as well, so they pay big rents. I was working for someone, and it was my job to clean the apartments and take the furniture away. And then he just says, "Oh, do you want to go for lunch?" He goes, "Yeah, sure, great stuff." But then he practices his English, so. But I remember we used to go to a place near his house. It's a well-known chain in Britain. I would have like a fucking bottle of wine, and like he didn't give a shit. And like I just said, so it's okay. I have some more beer. It's okay if I have this. It's okay. He goes, "Yeah, sure," and it's fucking. Sometimes it's like between 30 and 40,000 yen for lunch. But the thing is, he was a civil engineer, Jen, and he used to build a lot of the roads and elevated motorways and riverways in the Nagoya area. So his boss was the governor of Aichi. So he doesn't. So he was like the number 2. So he didn't have. So he was like the top of his trade, so to speak. And then when he retired, he started building the apartments. But even now, he's still doing electrical. He's still doing electrical work. He's still doing contract work. He's 88, so he still works every day. And his wife is a few years younger. She's as slim and petite as anything. And she's 83. She's fucking really genki. She's really lively, really nice person. And his sons are dentists. And the eldest son, he will take over when his dad passes. he will take over the empire. Oh, that steak's looking a bit. It's looking a bit dry from over here. Call the gravy train. So I think maybe I'll meet him in November. That's what he said about the new place he's going to. Oh, it's a new, yeah, on Facebook. The new place had all this fantastic single serving sushi, and he says now you need, this place has only been open maybe 2 months, 3 months, and now you need a reservation like weeks in advance to get into this place. I think this woman's complaining about her hair. Well, look, you shouldn't have dyed it all that times when you were younger. Do you meet any nice people in the beds, Jen? You, your customers, your patients. What? Just say yes. If you're nice to people and look after them, you never know what you might get. What, did you say no? Yeah, I think, but like in a lot of... Oh, her family said no. Oh, they jumped straight in, did they? This is it. When people from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, they work really hard, they become really famous. I'm talking like multi-millions, and then they sent their kids to the best schools. Their kids became ingratiated with all these people from other rich families, politicians, millionaires. They didn't have to work. And there's one particular person. I can't remember. I don't know if it's Jack Wilshere or Jack White, something like that. He made a fortune, like hundreds of millions of dollars, and he hates his children because all they want him to do is fucking die, so they can get their hands on the rest of the money. And so if you're kind to someone, and like this person's family have been like disrespecting them or ill-treating them or ignoring them or not looking after them, why shouldn't they like give it to someone? Isn't that just it, Jen? It's just obviously it's a human nature thing, you spoil your kids. And I think there's been quite a few famous people that have said, including Bill Gates, they say they're leaving their children nothing. And at the end of the day, they're right. They're right, because it'll just fuck them up. Do you know that? The guy that made Star Wars? With the chinny beard and the glasses. His daughter is like she's like a fucking, she's like an MMA fighter. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, my Uncle Jimmy would always go to see his mum once a week. Let's have a look at these bills. $5.47. Yeah, well, there you go. Just get back into that old woman, and for the remember me, Aunt Lucy? Yeah, like obviously they don't give a fuck about them, do they? If they only fucking paying a visit once a year. Well, Jen, I need a new fucking job and some money. Luckily, a mate out of the blue, he just said, I'll lend you the money to go to England if you want. And I just said, no, I just need money to do this and that. And it's like $600. But hopefully I'm going to ask him if I can pay him that back next year when I get to England, because he's got an account in England. So, like I said, just total straight. I asked my brothers, they wouldn't give me the money. But more or less total strangers, just said, I'll lend you money. Just shows you there's some people that are fucking, they've got hearts of gold, Jim. If I had tons of money, I certainly would, without a doubt. But I don't. But like I say, what little I do have, I do give homeless. If I've got fuck all myself, I'll buy an homeless guy a cup of. Well, I don't buy him cups of coffee. I buy him like a sandwich or a fucking rice bowl. But maybe I won't be needing that in the next month or so, because I'll be losing all the weight. Cheers, Jen. It's more than my brothers have, is it? Cheers, love. Well, like I don't know. Did they say it on here? Let's say for one on the lottery, I've got like a few places that I want to go around the world, meeting people I've met on Facebook or Star Wars or Star YouTube. That's it. So you're on the list, Jen. Or we could all meet up in Las Vegas with Dodgy Hip Ed. And I want to go to meet someone in New York for some. Have you ever been in New York, Jen? It's fucking brilliant. I love New York. It's a great city. And I want to meet this. He's a black dude, and he brought up his 3 daughters. His wife came back to Japan. Yeah, it's brilliant, Jen. It's fucking so alive. The atmosphere is unbelievable. That's always also been my dream, to do to go on what do you call it? To stand up. But there was a guy recently from last year who was I forget his name now, a black dude, very, very funny. And he was really, really funny. And he was saying he was struggling to get on the stage and do a set. And he was fucking really, really funny. So I guess there's just too many people. There's too many people want to do it now, so. So I've done it in Nagoya and I did it in Tokyo, but it would be good to do it in London or New York or LA. So, but you just wonder now what can you say and what you can't say. All right, love, take care going home. If you're driving, take the car. Cheers. Rugby, a Saturday. Maybe, 実はあんまり好きじゃないけど、でも England World Cup だから、maybe 見る。Do you like rugby? Who was that? Chanaru. Do you like rugby? Maybe now Japan's most popular sport.